Because when the government see you posting something on social media, they're like, okay. I'll wait for that post to just go down and down and down your feed till it doesn't get seen anymore. Or when you march, they'll just lock themselves up in their police station and say, okay, well, we'll wait for you to tire yourselves out and then you'll go out. After all these marches and posts, what happens? Nothing. And that's my frustration. If I felt that there was going to be more happening, I'll be all for it. But I get frustrated in the fact that I feel we post on Instagram, we march, and then we go home. So I was tagged in more than one post actually. And basically the post, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it's something along the lines of pulling people's attention to the movement that's happening at the moment, but also saying, if you haven't done anything yet, why not? What are you doing? And I thought, I've not posted anything. Is that a dig at me? Are you digging at me because I haven't posted? So I wanted to put this out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go a little bit further into this a little bit later on in today's show. But I just want to say to the people that are out there marching, protesting, and posting, that's great. March, protest, post. Do all that stuff. I'm with you. Maybe not in the posting, but I'm with you. But what happens after? What happens after you've taken your piece of cardboard and written justice, or whatever you want to write, hashtag BLM, and you've gone out in the streets, you're in Lewisham outside the police station, you're, what were they? They're in Croydon outside the church, I think, kneeling on one knee. Shout out Milk Tray, I saw that. What are you doing after that? Then you go home? Then you rant on your Instagram live? Like, there needs to be some form of leadership to take us through to another level. Now, who that leader is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying it's me. It's definitely not me. I'm the wrong person for the job, trust me. I ain't that guy. But it takes a lot more than a little march and a little poster to say justice. Because these people don't care. These people do not care. So as far as I'm concerned, and I might have this wrong, this is just my perception, but these police people and government people and all the rest of it, they look at the people marching and protesting like a child having a tantrum. Now, how you're supposed to deal with a child having a tantrum, supposed to, inverted commas, is you let them have their tantrum, let them tire themselves out, and they'll go to sleep. And that's all that happens. Because these people, they'll be on their horseback, they'll be there in the street just to make sure it doesn't get too out of hand, doesn't get too crazy. But what they want to do is, you know what? Rant, rave, shout, say what you got to say. Because all you're going to do is go home. So when you don't see me posting, when you don't see me ranting and raving, when you don't see me jumping up and saying all these things, I'm fully aware of the things that are happening in this world. I'm fully aware how deep it goes. When people are saying, oh, what can we do? Man, there's nothing that you can do. It's deep rooted. It's nothing. You can't say, oh, I'm not going to be racist no more. Okay, job done. It's not that. It goes into economy. It goes into politics. It goes into housing, government. It goes into so many different things that comes from way back when. And if I'm being honest, I didn't even understand it till a few years ago. Like when I used to hear people talk about, oh, it goes back to slavery. I'm thinking, hold a minute, but you don't even know your black history. Why would you be affected by slavery? Why are you talking about, slavery this and slavery that? You don't even know who Marcus Garvey is. You heard someone talk about Malcolm X. At school during Black History Month, someone mentioned the name Martin Luther King. That's your lot. Ever heard of Mary Seacole? Probably not. But I understand it now. I do get it, and it's deep rooted. So anyone who says, what can we do now? Remember, this is 400 odd years deep rooted. So this ain't going to be changed by the lockdown. This is going to take, if it's 400 plus years deep rooted, it's going to take hundreds of years to come back up. So I'm not saying don't challenge. I'm not saying don't march. I'm not saying don't protest. But I'm saying what happens after that march? When you go home, then what? Because they don't care. Why would they care? And I'll even say this: a lot of the people that are involved in this systemic racism, and they say, you know what, I understand about white privilege. I don't think they do. And if I'm being honest, I don't think they should, because it's normal. It is so normal for them to go and do certain things. It's just life, and they understand racism, but they don't understand that even the little things that happen, there's racism involved. I saw a post which shocked me the most because it shows how much we actually go through, and it's just normal. Someone put a post up the other day on Instagram. I can't remember who it was, and it said, racism is looking at a country to see if it's racist before you decide to go on holiday. Now, that's mad, because I didn't even think of that, because it's just so normal that you do it. Looking to see if a country is racist is like to say, is exactly the same as looking to see what type of weather they're going to have. There is literally no difference. And that is just normal. And that's something other people wouldn't even dream of having to think about. So anyway, so go back to my point. To those that have been poking and prodding and wondering why I haven't said anything and posted about this situation that happened with George Floyd and whatnot, the reason is I didn't really want to jump on the bandwagon, but I watch and see, and I agree.